Oh no! It's a trailer for a bad movie! It's sucking me in! Yeah, I'd like one ticket for the 4 o'clock showing of the Robocop remake. Oh yeah, that'll be about $5. Enjoy the show. I won't. Oh! Yeah, I'd like a small popcorn with a small root beer. Are you sure you don't want the medium root beer, sir? No thank you. I just like the small root beer. The medium root beer is only $1.50 more. What's the difference? Okay, if it's $1.50 more, then really, what is the difference? If it's just $1.50, I guess you guys can go with that $1.50.
Well, if we can't go with that $1.50, then you certainly can as well.
Are you trying to shake me down for $1.50 for a slightly larger beverage?
Oh, so you agree, it's only a slightly larger size.
No. Drinks used to be a reasonable size. Then you guys decided to supersize everything to accommodate for the fat tubs of lard and blimps currently surrounding the area. Jesus, I'm surprised this whole country hasn't fallen into a singularity.
Sir, we are Legos. We all have the same body size.
I know what we are, lady! Look, we're getting away from the main point of this issue. What you're using is circular logic. And since you effectively started this circle by putting this $1.50 deal on the table, I will effectively reject the deal. It is over. Tell me, lady, what would you have done if I went for the other sizes? Huh? What if I went for the medium on the first try, or the large, or the extra large? What if did I just hit the wall? Did I reach the threshold in which you can shake me down for small amounts of cash that somehow accumulate to enough profit for you to justify this? You know what? You could just take all my money. I can wire my bank account to the movie theaters or to yours. It doesn't really matter. I don't need to buy any drinks or popcorn or any other concessions. I don't even need to sit there on my bum watching a crappy series of pictures running for about 2.5 hours. I don't need to do any of that because that is the only thing I would have lost in either scenario. And the only way this is even going to end is if I actually... Fine, here's your $1.50.
Jesus, no wonder why they call this place the Winesburg Berg Theater.
Whoa!
Excuse me, pardon me. Dead or alive? Robocop, you need to talk to your son. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Why is there even a child in this movie? Because this movie is rated PG-13, and if we have kids who come see the movie, they'll project themselves onto the child in the movie, and they'll want to be Robocop's sons as well. And they'll go to the store, they'll buy Robocop toys, they'll go buy Robocop DVDs, and that'll work even better if their fathers are police officers. Wow, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Go talk to your son!
Jeez, that Carrie remake has more balls than this. Robocop Dad, I wish you were around more often and spent more time with us. Instead, you are out fighting crime and saving many more families from giant robots and a bunch of copies of yourself. Or whatever the hell that
This movie has such an emotional core.
Robocop Dad, are you an angel?
I gotta get out of here. Stop him. He's trying to escape the movie. Fascist! Communist! Nuts! Brony! I thought you guys were supposed to be peaceful and tolerant!
Okay, no, please stop. If I can run out of the theater of your imagination, I would do it right now. Do you honestly believe that just because this movie simply is in theaters means it's going to magically suck you in, take your money, and force you to sit there throughout its entire running time? Are you insane?
Dan, what do you know? You're just some two-dimensional, self-inserted character.
Look, that doesn't matter. Okay, you're confusing I don't want to with I'm being forced to. Two totally different things that you're mixing together in this little imaginary scenario in your head. Oh, and nice touch arguing with the people inside your own imagination. I mean, what the hell is that about?
Whoa, Dark Spidey, people who live in glass houses.
Look, if I go see a movie and it's bad, I'm not gonna say, ooh, Hollywood made me sit through that movie. I made myself sit there and watch the movie. Now, how I feel about the movie itself, that's another thing entirely. But the decision to sit there for the entire duration of the film is my choice and my choice alone. I mean, jeez, what is with audiences today? I know it's in vogue to say,
Oh, movies were so much better when I was crapping my own diaper.
but now this is just getting ridiculous. I mean, we're now at a point that people are getting upset that directors are lying about huge spoilers in their films. Of course they would lie about it. It's a huge spoiler. Why would they tell the truth? I don't care how obvious you think it was. It's not obvious to everyone else. And you know what? I don't think the spoiler was as obvious to you as you're letting it on to be. If you went and saw the movie, if you looked up the spoiler online, if you asked someone, if you pirated the movie, then you weren't sure of the spoiler because you needed confirmation, you needed validation for your suspicions. If you weren't sure enough in the first place, you should not have been angry. If you are 100% sure and you have some weird magical clairvoyance bullcrap, then there is no deception in the first place and there's no reason to be angry. You're just being angry, just to be angry, just to be angry, just to be angry. And that makes me angry because it's stupid.
Okay, you went so far beyond the parameters of this original argument, and I almost forgot what we were talking about, and I remembered. Do you honestly think the new Robocop movie is going to be as good and as memorable as the original?
Hell no. But I don't think it's going to be as insubstantial and forgettable as you think it's going to be. To be honest, I don't know either way because the movie is not out yet. And whether or not a movie is memorable is not up to me, Jake. It's, well, up to everyone else. They decide what's popular. I have no say in the matter. Neither do you.
I guess you're right.
So Jake, why do you think the Robocop reboot's gonna suck just by watching the first couple of seconds of the trailer?
Because it opened up with this noise.
The movie is literally taking a shit on us. Oh, can I stop the video for one last comment before you guys click back and continue doing your homework? That Robocop trailer looked eerily similar to the Inspector Gadget trailer that we made. Oh yeah, the hell's up with that? I mean, we made that trailer as a joke, and they turned it into an actual movie. I mean, wow.